Hey guys, I am Beltran and welcome back to my channel. Today's video subject matter is centrism. An equation, not a policy position. So let's begin with a joke told to me by my friend Keith Francis. The joke is basically, there are two men in Africa and they find themselves running away from a lion. The lion is coming for them and they're running, and one of them says, "Oh, I really hope I can get away from this lion. I'm really scared." Because, "Aren't you worried?" And the other guy says, "No." He goes, "I just need to run faster than you." And that is centrism. Ba-bum. So there is an article written in the Washington Post by Paul Waldman, which in my view accurately analyzes the subject of centrists and centrism. So part of what he says in the article is, quote, "Centrism only exists in relation to the right and the left. If both of them moved in one direction, centrists would have to move as well. Many who choose to take on the label of centrist are oftentimes completely sincere in their convictions, because we are human beings layered with different ideas and different political leanings. That makes sense. I understand that. Granted. The categorization of left, right, and center is something we have utilized as it assists us to better understand where people conform in the spectrum of the political compass. Many have also concluded that being a centrist is akin to being neutral, but this is a falsehood. That is not the case. Essentially, centrism is ideology free of its own ideas. Some could counter-argue that being a centrist equates to thinking about every single policy and judging on a case-by-case basis, because the policy prescriptions of either party do not necessarily align politically with your own notion. Well, newsflash! Neither party will ever completely match you based on your own morals, based on your own political leanings, based on your own ideologies. Neither party will. It won't happen. I am a conservative and do not always agree with right-wing faction, yet being on the right does more so align with my worldview than the regressive thinking of the left. That does not mean that there is not a policy on the left that I cannot agree with, but I'm still predominantly a conservative. I will not call myself a centrist based on one or two ideological differences. The left gives off the perception of being a monolith, collectivist thinking, united in being pro this, pro that, pro all these different things, except when it's Christians and the unborn. The right gives off the perception of being overtly traditional, overtly faithful, and patriotic. These are virtues that are lost on the left. So why isn't centrism the object of ridicule everywhere? Much like Palestine, centrism doesn't actually exist. In contemporary Australian politics, the paradigm is such that you fall under two major parties. The Liberal Party in Australia is our Conservative Party, and the Labor Party, which is our aggressive left. Now, obviously there are independent parties that you can vote for that do fall under the Conservative banner and the regressive leftist banner. So it's not necessarily either or, but you are either left or right. Centrism is translated from political speech to, "I don't have the guts to stand by your policy, so I'm running away." Did you like that voice? This type of person tends to manifest themselves in real life as cowards or fair weather friends. People who, cower away and then stick their heads in the sand. Centrists. Many of you, not all of you, many of you are guilty of practicing intellectual arrogance and you operate on cynicism. It's exhausting. The only way a centrist can inform you of their ideological leanings, of their particular policy prescriptions, their policy positions, is based on the measure of left and right. Just a fact. Some have argued that the implementation of left and right has been designed to divide us. So what is your antidote then? Should we just have one global government Would that rid human beings of their internal desires to have division? No. I don't think I agree with that statement, because either way, we lean towards what we see, what we feel, what we know. I happen to be someone who aligns more with people of faith, or people who are Christian, or people who are maybe atheists but value certain conservative values. Either way, I would align with something. You know, the gay community aligns together because they happen to be gay. The Muslim community bands together because they happen to be Muslim. The you know, Black Lives Matter, black people happen to band together because they feel like they have their heritage in common. Either way, people will be divided. So it's sort of a false straw man argument, I think. Those of us on the right, and hopefully it happens on the left, value diversity of thought. And it actually takes great courage to stand up and confront a particular viewpoint against the people that you align with. Prime example, Tomi Lahren. She is an American commentator, political pundit, who happens to be a pro-choice, pro-lifer. I know that's a strange phrase, but she's pro-choice and pro-life. I understand what it means, and I won't get into explaining it now, but she copped a lot of flack by people on our own side, on the conservative side, for claiming to be pro-choice. I was actually one of the few people that didn't jump on that tribalistic bandwagon. I hated that she said she was pro-choice. It bothered me. It triggered me, if you want to use those words, but I didn't jump on the bandwagon and write on her Instagram, "Oh my god, I can't believe it, you're an idiot," or anything like that. I wanted to have her explain herself, and then she did on Ladder with Crowder, and then I was like, okay, so she's a pro-choice, pro-lifer. Weird concept, but okay. You can oppose a particular view and still align with that particular side ideologically, if that makes sense. Just the details will always change. They'll never be completely in sync. A centrist can choose to stand alone on any subject because they do not align anywhere with anyone. They don't answer to anyone. There is no kinship, there is no camaraderie. They do not unite with anyone in particular because they don't fall under any particular category. It's a free ticket to Nowheresville. So that is the end of my video. I hope I haven't offended anyone. As I said, if you don't feel like you fall under that particular type of thinking and that you're not intellectually arrogant and, you know, you're not a coward, then this video was not aimed at you. I hope you enjoyed the assertions I arrived at. If you don't, then of course please leave a comment below and let me know why you think I'm right, why you think I'm wrong, what you think I need to further develop in my thinking. Remember also that all of my social media links are in the description box below. I also have a PayPal and a Subscribe Star, and please stay tuned for my next edited video or live stream, and I will catch you guys later. See you later.